Creations. Welcome everyone. My name is Deborah. If you're new here, we are so glad to have you. Please consider subscribing to our channel if you like and find the content helpful. Today, we are diving into a fun project that's perfect for parties, events, or even just to spice up your space. We are creating a stunning shimmery wall backdrop adorned with balloons and a custom neon sign. Let's get started. Materials needed are a backdrop stand. I will be using my 6x10 adjustable pipe and drape stand that I purchased from pipeanddrapeonline.com. Begin by assembling your backdrop stand according to the manufacturer's instructions. Ensure it is sturdy and at the desired height and width for your shimmer wall. Measure the width and height of your stand to determine how many shimmer wall panels you need and if any adjustments are required. For this project, my stand will be a 6x7. For outdoor events, I highly recommend using backdrop stand weights to add extra weight to the backdrop stand. You will need a curtain. Along with my pipe and drape stand, I purchased an additional rod and 2 double rod connectors that I am using to hang the back curtains. I highly recommend using a curtain in the back of your shimmer wall so that it does not look see-through. You can choose black curtains as you see me using here, white curtains, or you can choose curtains the color of your shimmer wall. You will need shimmer wall panels. I will be using my 12 by 12 inches silver sequin shimmer wall panels that I purchased from ubackdrop.com. What I love about these panels, they are very easy to connect, very lightweight. They have these very sturdy connectors on all 4 corners, so you don't have to worry about wrong side connection, and you don't need zip ties to connect them. They came with these white gloves so you don't get any fingerprint smudges on your panels. They also came with these small white zip ties for attaching the panels, but I won't be using these. And they also came with these extra sequin squares. You will need zip ties or cable ties to attach the panels to the backdrop, and I will be using my 14 inches cable ties. You will need scissors to cut off any excess from your zip ties or cable ties. And last but not least, you will need a pair of these long nose pliers to help snap the panels together and save your fingers from a lot of pain. Let's assemble the panels. We are going to take our first panel and place it face down on a flat surface. Take our next panel and align them together with the holes and pegs and just snap them together into place. It is just that easy, guys. And we will continue the process until we have completed 7 rows of 7, creating a 7 by 7 feet shimmer wall backdrop. The shimmer wall backdrop will be a 7 by 7 on a 6 by 7 backdrop stand. Tip, guys, these panels are reusable. So once you are done, you can just unsnap them, pack them away in their original box, and pull them out for your next event. Let's attach the panels to the backdrop stand. Start by laying your second crossbar on your panels. Make sure you put it a few inches below the top so that your crossbar doesn't show when you set up your shimmer wall. Starting from one side, attach the top row of your shimmer panels to the crossbar. Use zip ties or cable ties to secure each panel. Ensure each panel is tightly fastened to prevent sagging. Pro tip: to avoid your side poles from showing, make sure to make your pipe and drape frame smaller than your shimmer backdrop wall. Let's hang the panels to finish connecting them. Repeat the process with attaching the remaining pre-assembled panels to the backdrop stand. Adjust the panels as needed to ensure they are evenly aligned. Tip guys, if you are working alone, it might be easier to extend the stand to a lower height initially, then raise it once the panels are attached. Once the top panels are secured and all the panels are assembled, attach the sides and bottom to the backdrop stand using zip ties or cable ties. This helps keep the panels in place and maintain a structure for the shimmer wall. Use additional zip ties or cable ties as needed to ensure everything is tightly secured. When you are done, step back and inspect your shimmer wall. Make any adjustments to the panels to ensure they are all aligned and trim any excess zip ties or cable ties for a clean finish. It's time to add some flair with balloons. Let's start inflating balloons to create clusters to build the garlands. Materials needed are a balloon pump. I highly recommend using an electrical pump. It will save you lots of time and energy. Make sure you have enough balloons to cover the desired length of your backdrop. You can choose colors that complement your theme. I am using all Sempertex brand balloons. Colors are Fashion Fuchsia in 5 inches and 11 inches, Fashion Pink in 5 inches and 11 inches, and Reflex Silver in 5 inches and 11 inches. You will need 260 balloons to attach the garland to the backdrop stand. These are the balloons used to create balloon animals. Optional: I will be adding these disco ball balloons to the garland to make it pop and to add that extra sparkle. I first will begin by inflating 6 11-inch balloons in different sizes to add visual interest. See how the balloons have these conic shapes? Take and press down on them and slowly release the air to get that nice round shape. To tie them together, lay one neck over the other and pull tight against each other. Wrap around twice and tie a simple knot, creating a duplet. We will repeat the process, creating another duplet, bringing both duplets together, taking one balloon from each, twist them together, creating a quad of 4 balloons. We will now inflate the other 2 11-inch balloons, round them and tie them together, creating a duplet. We will bring the quad and duplet together, taking one balloon from each, twist them together, creating a small cluster of 6 balloons. We will use these clusters to build the main base of the balloon garland. We will now inflate 2 11-inch balloons, round them, tie them together, creating a duplet. Repeating the process, creating another duplet. Bring both duplets together, taking one from each, and twist them together, creating a small quad. We will use these small quads to add to the base of the garland to make it fuller. Repeating the process, we will inflate 2 5-inch balloons, round them, tie them together, creating a mini duplet. Continue the process, we will inflate the other 2 5-inch balloons, bring both duplets together, taking one balloon from each, twist them together, creating a mini quad of 4 balloons. We will use these mini quads to add to the main base of the garland to fill in gaps and bring the balloon garland to life. And we will continue with all the other balloons, creating small clusters, small quads, and mini quads until we have created enough to build the garland. Let's build the garland using the neck to neck method, my favorite. Take 2 clusters and find a squishy neck in them both. Tie them together and continue with the process until you have reached your desired length. The reason why it's my favorite, you save on materials and it prevents you from having big gaps in your garland. Now let's attach the 260s to the backdrop. To secure the garland, wrap the 260s around the pole of the backdrop. Tie the 2 ends together into a knot, creating a rubber band. I attach them onto 4 points on the backdrop. I like to have multiple tying points just to make sure the garland is secured. Now let's secure the garland to the backdrop stand. I position the garland where I wanted it to be. I looped a rubber band around one of the back pink balloons, and I repeated the process at the top and bottom, securing the garland to the backdrop stand. Once your garland is securely in place, step back and make any necessary adjustments to the balloons and the overall shape. Let's make the garland fuller. For a fuller look at the top, using the neck to neck method, I tied in cords of 4, 1 and 2 each color. For a fuller look at the bottom, using the rubber band method, I attach cords of 4 and 2 of each colors. This made the bottom of the garland look denser and fuller. Wow, just like that, our backdrop is starting to come to life. I use rubber bands to add the mini cords to the garland to fill in gaps and to bring the garland to life. Let's add a personalized touch with a custom neon sign. I used 2 clear hooks to hang the sign to the Shimmer wall backdrop. I purchased the Barbie neon sign from Amazon for my youngest granddaughter's recently 9th birthday, and she loves it. And by the way, guys, the Barbie photo frame with balloons that you see, I will be doing a tutorial on that soon, so stay tuned. And there you have it. Our Shimmer wall backdrop with balloons and neon sign is complete. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more DIY inspirations. Until next time, you guys stay blessed, and we will see you in our next video.
Bye. Make sure you like and subscribe to my mama's channel. Peace.